Alright, yo, what is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we got a special video for you guys, man. We are going to be going over the brand new, I shouldn't say brand new because it's not really brand new, but we are going to be going over the best Galaxy Opal filter currently in the game. This is the filter that has made me probably over 10 million MT. It has made a ton of people all over the community a ton of MT. We're going to get into it though, man. I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. I'm going to show you guys how to use the filter, how to adapt to it, because you do have to adapt a lot when you use this filter. And I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up step by step. We're going to get into it though. This is the filter I use every single stream, if you guys are wondering, for those of you guys that have been asking me. If you guys have seen my video, how I made 2.4 million MT in a week, this is again the filter that I use in that video as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to set it up, how to use it to your advantage, and how to make this MT with it. We're going to get right into it. If you guys are ready, go down below and smack that like button. Let's try to get this video to 300 likes if you guys want a snipe challenge on this filter, because I'm 100% down. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that sub button, man. We are less than 300 or 400 subscribers away from 50k, so hopefully we can hit that soon. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. I'm excited, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. So guys, the reason I wanted to bring out this video for you guys, man, and explain how to actually do the filter step by step, I got probably 100 comments in the past week. People in my streams always asking me, how do you do the filter? How do you do this filter? How do you set up the filter? What filter are you on? You guys will see some of the comments on the screen, man. But like I said, I'm going to be teaching you guys step by step how to set it up. This does, number one, cost a ton of MT. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're gonna need at least like 2 million MT to be able to do this filter. So if you're watching right now and you might not have 2 million MT, that is all good, man. You could still use other filters to get yourself all the way up and then buy out for this filter. One more thing I gotta mention before we get into it: I don't recommend doing this filter unless you guys snipe for like an hour a day or 30 minutes a day. Like for me personally, when I stream, I snipe at least an hour, so I always use this filter. This is the only reason I actually have this filter, and you know, I've actually bought into this filter, because you do need to buy a lot of cards to actually, you know, set up this filter. But we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. We're gonna start with step number one, which is buying literally every single opal. Now, boys, what I mean by buying every single opal, I mean you gotta buy literally every single opal that is under 100,000 MT. So for example, the way I would do this, and you're gonna have to do it, I know it sucks, it's gonna be painful, because you're gonna be buying some opals that you might never use, but it is what it is. It's for the filter at the end of the day, man. The way I like to do this, I go Galaxy Opal and I scroll through the divisions. This is the way I did it as well. So go Galaxy Opal, start at Atlantic Division, set it up to the cheapest, and just buy every single cheap opal on this filter, or in this division, I should say. So for example, in the Atlantic Division, I believe the only 3 cards you have to get are Jamal Crawford, Jason Kidd, and Jeremy Lin, if I'm not mistaken. So you got to pick up all those cards. You literally have to buy every single Galaxy Opal that is a buy now in the game. Then you have to move into the next division. You go Central, you buy, you know, Kyrie, Granger, D-Rose if he's a buy now. All these guys that are buy nows are really, really close to it. Sabonis, Chauncey Billups, all these guys you have to go ahead and pick up. I know it sucks. This is the most expensive part of the filter. This is the worst part of the filter. You're gonna have to buy them. One tip I can give you guys right away: for example, guys like Larry Hughes, man, who are Evo cards, you don't have to buy their Opal version. If you get their Diamond version and send it to your collection, it is basically the same, but you can still enable him. Same with John Wall. Just get his pink Diamond version. Do not buy the Opal version of him. But in order to set up the filter, you literally need to buy every single buy now Opal in the game. So go ahead. Step number one: buy every single Opal that is 100k or less. Now, after you do that, boys, what you want to do is actually go to your collection over here, click on it, go to search, and put it on Galaxy Opal, hit search again. Now, make sure you send all the cheap opals into your actual, you know, collection. So, for example, as you guys can see, I have Nate Thurman, Draymond, Clyde, D-Book. I have all these buy now opals. There's pages of them. I know it sucks to buy all these guys, but you're going to have to do it. The next step you want to do, though, is send all of the expensive opals into your auction house. You do not want to sell them. Just send them over there. So, for example, KD, I'm going to send him to my auction house. I'm going to send every single expensive opal over 100k into my auction house. So for example, Magic, another one right there. You guys just have to do this for your own collection. I don't know who you have. Whoever you have that's over 100k, send them out of your collection, get them out of here, and put them in your auction house where you need them to actually do the filter. So go ahead, once you have confirmed that every single opal is out of your collection that is, you know, over 100,000, you're pretty much set up to do the filter. Now, these are all the opals I've bought for the filter. If you guys want to, you know, pause the video and, you know, kind of use this as a guideline to what you need to buy. You don't really need to buy every single one of them, but most of these guys right here are buy now. So definitely, bro, scoop them up. I think the only one that's not a buy now anymore is Alonzo. I believe he's actually more expensive now, but at the time when I was doing the filter, he was a buy now and I bought him for like 90k. So yeah, make sure you have all the buy now opals in your collection, all the opals over 100k. in your auction house. And once you have that set up, you are basically ready to get into step number 3. Okay, boys, this is where it gets a little bit confusing, so bear with me as I try to explain this. But what you're gonna have to do, man, you're gonna have to set it up like this. Basically, the filter, the way it works is Galaxy Opal for your color. You put your minimum bid at 100k, maximum bid at 100k, put your minimum buyout at 500 MT, and you're gonna see a ton of these opals. Now, obviously, if you did it right, you would have bought all the opals that are actual buy nows, and all you gotta do is just go enabled. And as you guys can see, this is a perfect way to set up the filter. What I have right here is the way you want to do it. You guys can see we have a card at 22 hours. We have enough cards on the filter where it's actually loading. So if you guys don't know what this means, man, I know a lot of you guys probably haven't used this filter before. What you're going to need to do after you buy all of them, you're going to have to find a player, and this literally changes every couple of hours, every day. It could change every couple minutes. It depends, bro. You're going to have to buy or find like specific players on the filter that you basically send out of your collection. So for example, you guys know Chauncey Billups is a buy now opal. The reason I have him in my auction house right here is because you need at least one player to pop up on the filter at all times in order for you to do it successfully. If you don't see one player on the filter, then you're not going to be able to do it right. As you guys can see, I see 2 players, which is perfect. It is good enough. That is what you want to see. Don't make sure you're not scrolling like 50 cards. You're gonna find players that, you know, you're gonna scroll like 3 or 4 cards away from to actually get to that 4-hour, 12-hour, and 24-hour mark. So make sure what I do to actually, you know, check this every single day, just like I did for this, you know, Chauncey Billups and Bob McAdoo. What you want to do is go Galaxy Opal, go 100k minimum bid, 100k maximum buyout, and just enable it. Make sure your minimum buyout's at 500 as well. Actually, don't enable it, my bad. Keep it unenabled. That is the key right there. And basically just scroll through, bro. Note in your head or write it down on a piece of paper how many specific cards you see of like a rare player. So for example, I'm going to take Chauncey in account right here. I still have not seen a Chauncey on the filter. This is why I picked him, because I only saw him a couple times. Just look for players that you only see a couple of times. And once you actually get those players, you're going to want to send them out of your collection. So let's just say the player was Devin Booker, right? Obviously it's not, because you're going to have to scroll through way too many cards to get there. But let's just say it was Devin Booker. All I have to do is go to my collection, send him to my auctions, then go on the filter and just spam it. It's very, very simple, man. All I need you guys to do is make sure there's one card always popping up on the filter. If this makes any sense, bro, let me know. If you need any future help or if you need extra help, let me know down below in the comment section. Obviously, this D-Book is not a good card to do it with, because you're going to have to scroll through a lot. So that's why I said you got to find a card that only, you know, has a couple of it up on the auction house at the time. And it always changes. It's not always Chauncey. It could be Jamal Crawford. Could be Sabonis. It always changes literally every single day, every couple hours. So give it a go and let me know if you guys need any more help. So guys, once you actually have it set up like I do right here, you guys will know it works when there's a card over 4 hours. You got to make sure there is a card over 4 hours. So for example, if this Chauncey Billups wasn't here, then this filter is no good, bro. You want to make sure there's a card way on like 22 hours or 14 hours, whatever the case may be, bro. 7 hours. Make sure there's a card over 4 hours on the filter. That is the way to like secure yourself and make sure it actually works, because I don't think it works if there's no card over 4 hours. But as you guys can see, there's only 4 cards on my filter. Now this might change. Somebody might decide to throw up 4 Chauncey Billups to, you know, sabotage the filter, and it always happens. I'm telling you, this literally happens daily, every couple hours. And what you want to do at that point, switch filters again, find another player that works well. You guys are just gonna have to work through it, bro. It takes a lot of adapting. It takes a lot of, you know, searching and just studying the market really quickly and then setting up your filter. But once you have it set up, all you got to do is just sit there, spam it, and any Galaxy Opal that is over 100k will pop up on the filter. That is the great part about it, bro. A lot of people are, you know, on specific filters: Galaxy Opal Atlantic, Northwest, Galaxy Opal Nuggets, Galaxy Opal Magic, whatever the case may be, bro. Every card that pops up that is over 100k will pop up on your filter. So it is going to be very easy for you guys to snag snipes. I probably got 80% of my snipes that have popped up on this filter. It is very, very hard to miss on this filter. So definitely give it a go, man. Let me know if you guys get it to work. If not, let me know if you have questions. And there's a couple more things I do want to mention before we end off this video. Now, a couple questions I get, bro. Number one, Logic, you're not going to see any cards that don't have a 100k minimum bid. Why are you doing the filter like this? And I understand that, bro. Yes, you are sacrificing a lot of cards or a lot of snipes that may be popping up. But for the most part, when people throw up snipes, bro, I've noticed that it is a 100k minimum bid or current bid, whatever you want to call it, and a 100k buyout. So for the most part, bro, you're going to be seeing pretty much all the snipes that actually pop up on this filter. You're not going to be missing out on anything at all. You might miss out on a couple snipes here and there, but it is what it is, man. It's what you're going to have to do to actually use this filter. Now, you guys would also ask, how consistent is this filter? Is it really worth enabling all that MT for? I would say yes, it is worth it if you actually snipe for an hour or so a day. I usually don't even snipe for an hour a day, and I've made my MT back. I probably made my MT back in like 2 days after I, set up this whole filter, and I've just been making straight profit from this filter. So definitely, bro, it is a huge risk to take, especially if you don't snipe a lot. You're going to be putting like millions of MT into it, but it does pay off. Trust me, you get a lot of snipes. It's not the most consistent filter. You might see like 3 snipes an hour here and there, but if you capitalize, like I said, man, everything that you see for a snipe is going for well over 100k MT. So definitely, bro, give this filter a go if you have the MT to set it up. You're going to need around 2 million MT to set it up, and then after that, you're just going to have to grind your way back up to 2 million and make that MT back in a couple of days. So definitely, bro, 100% in my mind, worth it to set up, and you're not going to be missing out on much because your minimum bid is at 100k. And one more thing, boys, in the future, if you're watching this way later on in the future, there might be another opal that is new, that is a buy now. You might have to buy that as well. Just make sure you're buying all the opals that are buy now. So you have to adjust a lot, especially, when new content comes out. If there's a new opal that drops to 100k, for example, Peja, when Peja came out, he dropped to under 100k. I had to scoop him up. Dirk dropped under 100k a couple of days ago, had to scoop him up. So definitely, bro, there are a lot of cards that do drop under 100,000, but you can just simply scoop them up. You're going to be making a lot of profit from this filter, so it really should be no problem. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope I explained this perfectly well. I'm not really 100% sure. It made a lot of sense to me when I talked. I don't know. If you guys have any questions or you need any help setting up this filter, please feel free to comment down below. I'll try to get back to every single one of you guys, as always, man. Try to help you out if I know how to, help you out in the situation you're in. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, man, pretty quick video. Just wanted to let you guys know the filter I've been using, how to set it up, and how to actually use it, and why it is the best filter in the game. Because you can literally see any card that is over 100k right away, and you're seeing it before other people. That is one thing I forgot to mention. You low-key see cards before other people. I'm not really sure why, but it just happens. It just is what it is, man. I have no idea. All I know is go out and try this filter. Let me know if you guys have been using this. Let me know if you guys want to try it when you get enough MT. If you guys enjoyed this video or it helped you out, leave a like down below. As always, man, let's try to get the video to 350 likes if possible. Hopefully we can hit that like goal. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We are less than 400 subs away from 50k, bro. That is insane to say. Shout out to all you guys for always showing love, man. But yeah, we're pretty much gonna end it off right here. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. See you. Peace.
Told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause everybody wanna be number one.